Yo, people, welcome to the Red Pitch Podcast. I go by the name of Cav, and I'm with my bro today, Skants TV LFC fan. How you doing, bro?
Yeah, I'm good. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm good, man. You had a good Christmas?
Yeah, man, good. Just chilled out with the family, drink, eat, and be
Yeah,
merry, man.
trust me, man. I saw that bottle of rum, man. I hope you got
Yeah,
some left. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, everyone, before we continue, please like, share, subscribe to Skants TV. I'll put his link in the bio, so go and do that, man. Listen, man, it's been a while. It's been a while. Few things to catch up on, really. I know the game's gone, but I just want to touch on for a few minutes. Touch on our game. Liverpool won, Arsenal won. Another point at Anfield again. Um, what did you make of it? First and foremost, let's get straight to the handball.
Hmm.
Um, Odegaard, in your opinion, what do you think? Do you think VAR robbed you again?
yeah. Basically, um, it was handball. Like I know they're saying that he slipped, but when you watch it properly on slow mo, there's a certain angle. He literally, I think he knew he got done by Salah, and he
Yeah.
literally just palmed the ball back. You get what I mean? It's like
Mm,
if you're slipping over, you're like, oh, like yeah, you touch it, whatever. But he literally
yeah.
went like hooked it. So you're like, yeah, come on,
Mm,
man. But like I always say, damn, it's one of them things, isn't it? Like it swings
mm.
in roundabouts, man. We've all had them, but it just seems like Liverpool just keep getting these dodgy decisions, man. I'm not saying the PMO, whatever you call them, are against us, but we just keep getting these seem to be getting these dodgy decisions all season, man. But
Mm,
like I said, it swings in roundabouts, so hopefully our luck will turn.
yeah, yeah.
But
I
when
look
when
good.
it comes to the game, I think it was a pretty even game, to be honest with you. 1-1 was a fair scoreline, apart from obviously if that 5-1 with Rice, we should have
Yeah,
buried that, but you can't really complain with a 1-1 draw, man. I think both teams are equal as good as each other on the day.
yeah,
You had the first 20 minutes of the first half, then we come back into it. Second half, we peppered you for the first 15, 20 minutes of the second half, and then you came back into it in the last
yeah,
part of the half. So I'd say 1-1 was an even result, man. Fair result for both teams.
yeah. I agree, man. And what I kind of love about us now is there's such a major difference between Arsenal now and the Arsenal, say 2, 3 years ago. It's like,
Yeah,
we're much more compact. We're defending well as a unit, and we've just formed this kind of never say die attitude. Even if we're behind in games, we don't seem to drop our heads like we used to. We
yeah.
fight until the final whistle, and we've had quite like as you guys as well. We've had a few late goals this season,
Mm.
grinding out those 3 points and stuff. So yeah, man. But now credit to Liverpool. I think Kanate nullified Martinelli. It's probably one of the poorest games I've seen Martinelli in a long while.
Yeah,
But that's not taking credit away from the way he was policed by obviously Trent and Kanate because they were brilliant. But I would have liked to see him do it a little bit more. I don't know if he's maybe feeling a little tired, effects of
mm.
playing a lot. Because since been back from that, long term injury, he has played a hell of a lot of games. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, all in all, it was a good result. And obviously yesterday, another win for you guys. Gone top of the table for the time being against Burnley. Nunes, listen, that man Jota is back. So
The gunman.
at the right time, brilliant
Perfect time
finish.
for us.
Yeah.
Perfect time for us. And
What did you make of your performance yesterday?
I think it was a good, solid performance. To be honest with you, we should have probably beaten them by more. Again, a couple of VIRs went against us once
Mm,
again. Um, yeah, it's pretty comfortable. It was pretty comfortable victory. Standard 2-0. I know people say, "Nah, Burnley are rubbish and thing," but Burnley haven't really like Luton. Burnley haven't really
mm,
been thumped at home. You get what I
yeah.
mean? So people say it should be an easy. You should be beating them 4-5-0. Like everyone's seen it. You went to Luton, just about got out of a 4-3. We just got out of 1-1. City only
Yeah.
won 2-1 at Luton. You know what I mean? These teams who've come up, at home they're a decent side. Like they're a match to know. And small little pitches, are used to it. So yeah, standard 2-0 win. I'm happy with it. We move on, man, to the next game. I mean, all we can do is just win at the moment. Just win. Doesn't matter how it comes. If it comes with a poor performance,
Yep.
a lucky goal, 3 points is 3 points. That's the way I see it.
And even say to yesterday's game as well, United Villa. I was shamelessly rooting for United because, as I said before, any teams that are around us, I want to lose. Do you know what I
Exactly
mean?
that. Exactly that.
You know, it's just that. It doesn't mean I'm a fan of
No,
United or anyone
not at
else.
all. We all do it. Like you want City to lose, I want City to lose. You get what I mean? I
Yeah,
want you to lose. You want Liverpool to lose. This is standard thing, man. You want your team to see you as well. It's like it's not supporting them. You want your team to lose. It's not like you're doing a watch along and you're doing the thing, whatever. Nah, man. You want the team who's near you to lose. So I do the same thing. I think another one good thing I like about yesterday is that Klopp made a lot of changes yesterday, and it didn't disrupt the team. You know, normally if you do like 5, 6 changes, disrupt the team. I know we're in the Europa and everyone's laughing at us, but I think that's helped us out so much in the league,
yeah,
where you make so many changes in midweek in Europa, is that it's not affecting the team. The team just still seems cohesive. Everyone knows what they're doing. Like yesterday, we played Endo, Gravenberch, and Elliot in midfield. And I don't think we've had that midfield this season. But it looked like the three of them looked like they played together. And then we had the young kid Kwanzaa play at the back with Van Dijk. That's only the second time we played together with Van Dijk, but
exactly.
no problem. You know what I mean? Brand new back four as well. Gomez playing left back. So it's looking good, man. Like obviously we've got injuries like everybody else, but I'll be happy. Like we spoke in the summer, and I said I'd like a top 3 finish and a cup. I didn't expect us to be where we are now. So like I'm happy. Regardless of like we've had poor performance, obviously the Man United game we should have won that. But you ask any Liverpool fan and starting in the summer, we'll be top of the league by the end of the year. They would have laughed at you. They would have laughed at you. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So
because nobody thought, everyone thought, okay, new midfield, it's going to take time for you to kind of gel again and things like that. But credit to Klopp, he's put everyone in, and obviously, again, going back to yesterday, that man Hojlund got his first goal.
first goal in, was it 1,000 minutes or something like that?
Yeah, it's crazy. But I'm not even gonna lie. I think Garnacho, he's a quality player, but he's very greedy. He's a greedy player. But I like him. Before I don't know, I had something against him. I don't know what it was. Maybe he come with that arrogance, but he's really, the players that Man United have got that should be stepping up. He seems the only one that's really getting the ball and he's driving and he's making things happen in the team. And you're looking at the experienced people around and you're like, you got this young kid. Yeah, he's showing you how it's done.
How it's done, exactly.
It was a great victory for them yesterday, man. And what I was gonna say, going forward, well, listen, I've got to touch on it. You and I keep saying this. You was right, Eddie Howe. Just gonna touch on him for a bit. You said week having 2 games a week and rotating. Plus, it comes with injuries as well. You did say at the beginning of the season, Newcastle could potentially struggle, and we know they've got injuries, but they've had a lot of poor performances of late. Losing to Forest as well yesterday. Chris Wood, of all people, hat trick.
And they're three top goals as well. They weren't like his standard like back post header and stuff like that. They were 3 good goals, man.
Yeah, it's finishing. I don't know if the team have been disrupted again with obviously the Cells getting injured and Botman kind of coming back from injury. He's not probably his 400 yet, but Newcastle just haven't been looking too great. Do you think Howe he's going to last till the end of the season?
He deserved to last to the end of the season. But like obviously I said in the summer between me, you, and Specs are saying is that the ambition of the owners, will they like saying to themselves, look, we got in the top 4 before, it's the top 5 this season.
Yeah.
We need to get back there. Can we push on with Eddie to get there? And that's no disrespect to Eddie, because I've rated him. I've rated Eddie for time before he went to Newcastle. I've always rated Eddie Howe. I think he's a top manager. But I was chatting to Specs as well when I was saying what it is he obviously watches Watch Along, it's funny and stuff like that. But on a real, I was chatting to him. I said, I don't think Eddie Howe has got the players to change their style. It's like Liverpool a couple of years ago. It was our midfield, in it. Midfield hard running, and then you had the 3 Mo Salah, Bobby, and Mane up front to do the finishing. Well, they've got the similar sort of midfield, like the hard running midfield, but they haven't got a midfielder to like stop the ball, control it, slow it down, and give your team a break for like 10, 15 minutes just to get your energy back. They're like just a hard pressing, full throttle team. And I think it's just caught up with them. Like last season, obviously, they were just doing it once a week. So you can do that for 90 minutes, play hard, get your rest of the week, play again. Where now they can't do that. There's no like rest in between. There's no training in between. It's play, get your rest day in, maybe train one day and then go again and play that same hard football. And I think that's what's caught up with him. And that's like, no disrespect to Eddie, he's not used to that. Yeah. He's never played 2 games a week. So he hasn't got that style to say to his team, right, look, we need to put the handbrake on now for 20 minutes. We need to just knock the ball around and think. No, they're just a team who play hard for 90 minutes. They're just coming back to hurt them now, man.
Yeah, and then obviously that, it doesn't help when you've got injuries as well, and you're picking up injuries one after another as well, and you're playing a constant style of football. Do you know what I mean? There's been little rumors here and there saying, maybe the owners are going to look at someone maybe like Mourinho in the summer. Do you think Mourinho would be a good fit for Newcastle?
I think Mourinho's style of football's done now. Like that style of football's done. Like the pragmatic, getting a 1-0. Like they've had their managers up there. They don't want that. Newcastle fans don't want that boring style of football anymore. Exactly. You get what I mean? So I don't think it would be a good fit personally myself, but I can see them bringing him for his name, innit? He's a well-known manager. Players will come and play for him. You get what I mean? Like he can draw a star to them. Like Eddie Howe ain't got that star draw at the moment. Like he's not a big manager to say, I don't know, Mbappe for instance, come and play for Newcastle. You know what I mean? It's not in London, isn't it? A lot of players like to stay in London. You're going up to Newcastle. The weather up there ain't the best at times. You get money. It's cold up there, so you're going for the money, but then you need the manager to draw you into the project. You get what I mean? So
there you go, and that could be the difference. But I just wanted to quickly ask if Howe does go, do you think he would be the perfect man to be Southgate's successor for England? Would you think he would be ideal for the job?
Yeah, I think he would be. I think he was perfect manager. I don't think he might not want to do it at the moment, but I think I'll tell you another place would be good for him if he got the chance. Chelsea.
It's a good fit, but I reckon Chelsea would be good for him, but with all the youngsters they get in and stuff, I just don't know. For now, I just feel anybody that steps into Chelsea, I feel that they're gonna have a hard task.
Yeah, definitely. But I'm just saying, if he still wants a top job, those probably Chelsea or Man United. Those are the 2 jobs that you would say you could go for, because everywhere else in the Premier League, everyone's pretty settled. Like they're all doing well. Obviously, the Bournemouth are on fire at the moment. He was under pressure a couple of weeks ago. You get what I mean? So
exactly,
he's looking good. I can't see Company getting sacked at the moment. They seem to be happy with him. So Those are the only two jobs, I reckon.
There's only so much you can work with as well, company.
Mm.
I just think that team, yeah, is fit for the championship, but
Yeah,
when you come into the Premier League, it's a different animal. And if you ain't got the funds to bring in, a couple of big names to kind of steady the ship, it's going to be difficult. And I mean, but I'd think that company's been in the game long enough. I'd think that there's a couple of players that he could maybe get in on a loan that maybe used to play with him at City.
yeah.
Or certain other players, that you might know from Belgium or whatever, that could maybe come in and do things. But it just depends on whether right now they're going to give him the backing to try and fight to stay in the league, or they're going to say, do you know what, let's just let it play out. If we go down, we rebuild and try again or go again.
Yeah, well, it makes sense. To be honest with you, it makes sense, doesn't it? If they come back, they're literally going to come straight back up. They're going to have that parachute payments as well.
Yeah.
So going down and coming back up will probably benefit him, to be honest with you.
Yeah, exactly. Now today, before we get to the end of this, today you've been linked with Robinson, terrific left back. What do you make of that, man?
I'd happily take it, man. He's quality, man. When we chatted in the group, like Dub said, he's locked down Salah a few times, man. He's got the energy. He's used to the Premiership. He's played 2-3 seasons for Fulham in the Premier League, so he's Premier League ready. And he's a homegrown as well, even though he's a USA international.
Yeah.
He's a homegrown, so I take him in a heartbeat, because Shimikas, obviously he's played brilliantly covering for Robertson, but he's out for the season, they're saying, about broken collarbone. So Robertson's probably
back as well?
He should be back in training first week of January, but obviously you don't know how he's going to feel and stuff like that. He's doing everything at the moment, running and stuff, but he's not in team training. But you can't expect him to play like flat out until the end of the season. So
exactly,
we're gonna have to. So if we can, I'll take him. If we can get him for a decent enough price, I'm taking him all day.
That's the only thing, because obviously we know in the summer as well, you'll probably be interested in Paulinho as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, you could be clearing out Fulham. But is there anyone else that you've been linked with?
We've been linked for him for a while. Wolves is left back. Is it? What's his name? Nori. Yeah, we've been linked with him for a while now. So he's another one. I think they possibly look like. I take either of them, to be honest with you. Again, he's young, Premier League proven. He's been in the Premier League for the last 2 years. Solid left back. I'll take him as well.
Yeah,
got a pretty decent relationship with Wolves as well. So you never know.
Exactly, you never know. Obviously, today Arsenal's been. We just get linked with so many players. I can't keep up with it no more. There's one minute Tony. The Tony thing is heading in the right direction. Then the next minute you're hearing it's not. But you know what? Until something comes out from Arsenal itself or my guy Ornstein, you know what I mean? I tend to not really listen too much. There's so many players we've been linked with. Obviously, Douglas Luiz, they're saying Ivan Toney, they're saying Nato from Ajax, the young kid, and this and that. But I have a weird feeling that Jakub Kiwior, I've got a feeling he's going to go in January. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I think Kiwior may go, and I think we'll get a replacement centre back in for him as well.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. He needs to play more, and he's got. I've heard he's got a lot of interest in Italy from a few Italian teams, a couple of Spanish teams as well. The price is right. Partey is now back in full training. May play against West Ham. But for now, I think I'd keep the same starting lineup that we've had. Maybe bring on Partey bit by bit, use it as an impact sub. But I wouldn't start him. A lot of fans are saying they would put Partey back in, but personally, I wouldn't.
Nah. There's only 2 games he can play though, isn't it? This game and Sunday's game, isn't it?
Yeah. Before flying out to obviously the African nations. But
AFCON. Yeah.
I want to see Rice continue in the six, because I know if Partey comes back, he's gonna be in the six, and he'll move Rice to the eight. I think Rice can, like I said, he's building himself up in the eight. He's not quite there, but
Yeah.
slowly building himself up. But right now, while he's got six locked down,
Yeah.
I don't
Keep
want
him
to
there.
see any changes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I don't want to see changes, and I'm sure Arteta knows what he wants and everything. But sometimes you just got to look here and say, do you know what? Him in that six, he's dominated that.
Yeah.
Been one of the probably the best, I'd say, six this season. Rodri
Yeah.
hasn't. He's had his injuries. He's been out. He hasn't been too the best. You know what I mean? So I'd say Rice probably the best so far this year. So you've got to keep him there.
Exactly. That triangle between Saliba, Gabriel, and Rice is just, you probably say it's the best in the Premier League at the moment. Like that triangle there. So
Yeah. Well, why
so
would you?
I'll ask you one question. What do you think for Thursday with West Ham? Because obviously we beat them 5-1 in the League Cup, but then obviously they rested quite a few players, and there was like a rumor going around that they had a bug and stuff like that, and then beat Man United. Obviously, Man United. But what do you think about the game on Thursday?
I think, well, obviously they already beat us in the Carabao. They knocked us out of the Carabao this season already. We didn't start. Rice didn't start that game. A few others didn't start that game as well. Obviously, we'll be back to full strength against them. We're at home. We've got a good record against them at home. And you know what? They're on form, man. Paquetá and Kudos and Bowen. Those three alone, they're danger. So I think if we can get a hold of them guys, which I think we can, like you said, with the triangle we have, I think we can win. I think we can win. I'm quite confident anyway. I'm quite confident in us. I'm defensively this season. Like I've always said, the only person that really worries me is Zinchenko.
Yeah,
especially up against Bowen as well, because Bowen is tricky on that right. He's like Salah. They're both very tricky little wingers. Zinchenko, I just feel he needs to be a bit more. He can't afford to give those type of players space. I feel like he gave Salah too much space, and you can't have someone like Salah having space and running at you. Like, look at the clip I sent you the other day with Zinchenko, and that clip was from last season.
And that's exactly the same what happened a week ago, isn't it?
And he was talking about it. He blatantly said, "Oh, if you give Salah 10 yards, he's going to kill me every time." You said that, but you still give him. It doesn't make any sense. So, but I think I can't wait till Tomiyasu comes back. I know Timber is making progress. He's jogging now.
Yeah.
He's on the weights. He hasn't done no contact yet. That's going to be telling, but I think he's going to start the contact stuff next month. And hopefully by February, mid-February, late February, Timber will be back. And, at that stage, if we're still in a decent enough position, it'll be like a brand new signing for us. Do you know what I mean?
True.
At the right time. But yeah, I think we'll beat West Ham. It might not be comfortable game, but I think I'll go for like a 2-3-1 against West Ham.
Yeah, same. I think it'll be like a 2-1. I think it'll be a difficult game, but your home form's pretty good, so yeah, I see you lot winning 2-1. I don't want you to win 2-1, but I think you win 2-1.
Before we go, this is the last thing I want to ask you. Obviously, we know this season potentially could be Salah's last season in Liverpool shirt. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Right now, the percentage is higher that he'll probably leave. There's a lot of Liverpool fans I've heard on a few pods saying they want to get Jarrod Bowen in as Salah's replacement. They think he'd be a great fit for Liverpool. If not Jarrod Bowen, or let me ask you first, actually, do you think Jarrod Bowen will be a worthy Salah replacement?
I think he will, but I don't think he'll go. We won't get him because he's on that death row contract, and he just signed like a 7-year deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and plus, I think his age. I don't think the owners have thought that much out for him. He's 28 now. I didn't realize he was that old. If he was like 24, 25, I think we'd possibly go for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it'd be just too expensive. And another thing, I don't think Salah's going to go. You know, I got a feeling he'll sign a new deal. Yeah, it's just, you know what it is. I know everyone's saying it, but Salah's competitive. He's still in top nick. Like, no disrespect to the Saudi league, but that's like a league where you go to retire. You get what I mean? It's not somewhere where you want to be playing like week in, week out in the top competitions. Salah's a competitive man. He's always looking to break records, so I can't see him going there. I can see him signing like maybe a 1 or 2 year extension.
Yeah. I think thinking about I think I could see that as well. Like you said, he's still playing at the highest level. He's not the Salah from 3 years ago. Obviously, he's lost a bit of pace, but he's still got that mindset and mentality to play at the highest level.
Exactly.
And if I'm him, you're in the best league in the world. You're one of the best players, if not the best player in the league. Why do you want to leave? And do you know what I mean? Like you said, money. We know money talks, and we know they could probably offer Liverpool a crazier fee, and offer him. They were offering him, what was it, like 500 to 700K a week or something.
Exactly, something stupid.
And obviously, we know, you know, the countries as well. It's, you know, his beliefs and stuff and all that. It all aligns for him and his family, and I'm sure his children and stuff. So you never know, but yeah, I think if he does go there, maybe in a couple of years. I don't think it'll be next season. Maybe season start in 2025, maybe something like that.
Yeah,
I think we'll go. But yeah, bro. I know there's a few games tonight, but we'll leave that. We're back on Friday anyway, so we'll do another proper discussion. We'll be back with Specs as well. Specs will be on with us on Friday as well. So we'll do that on Friday, and then later on in the evening, we've got the through ball banter show as well later on. So yeah, man, we got a lot coming this year, people. So yeah, just keep tuning in. Subscribe to Skants TV. Subscribe to my channel, this channel, Red Pitch Podcast. We've got a lot coming for the new year, man. New shows, just everything happening. And yeah, hopefully, FA Cup, Skants. Watch your FA Cup. You up for it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
next Sunday. Is it Sunday? Not this Sunday coming, the following Sunday. 6, isn't it? 6 or 7? One of the two.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll get a couple of people together. We'll do a FA Cup. Can't watch along for that.
The lineups are going to be interesting, isn't it? Because to see what teams put out. Salah won't be there for definite. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, exactly. Salah won't be there. Well, we won't be playing Partey anyway. El Nene won't be playing with those guys, so they won't be there. So yeah, we'll see. It'll be interesting, very interesting. But that man Jota's back, so I'm on edge again. But yeah, bro. Well, thanks for joining me.
No problem, man. Anytime.
Share, subscribe to Skants TV. Subscribe here, and we out.